Hello everybody. With the arrival of the iPhone 11 Pro right here, this beauty, I figured we'd take a little trip down memory lane and show somebody out there what the iPhone 1 looks like. And there it is. I know there's a lot of people that never even actually seen one of these things, so this thing is not very common, okay? And to be honest with you, this thing still works. There it is right there. And actually, this one's a little bit more rare than your average iPhone 1 because this one here is the 8 gigabyte version. The vast majority of the iPhone 1s out there are 4 gigabyte. This is an 8 gigabyte one right here. Now, let me tell you, even though it has some scratches on it, I've been offered a lot of money for this thing and I've never sold it. And I'm not going to. I'm going to hold on to it, and maybe in 1,000 years it'll be worth it'll be worth $50. Okay. It still works. You just click on that. Now this thing is slow now compared to the phones. Now this thing is slow as molasses, but the apps will still work. If I hit the Safari, Google will come up, so you can go Googling. So the web browser will still work. Now, a lot of the websites it won't go to because they're the security keys and stuff that this old browser doesn't support. So a lot of websites you go to, it will say, oh, can't get security for it. So, that won't work. The iTunes doesn't want to work, but the App Store will still work. It takes a second to load it up. It's slow. There's the featured apps right there. HBO Now, Pokemon Go, Minecraft, ESPN, that kind of stuff, is all on there. Let's see, the camera still works. And I'm going to take a little picture here of these flowers right in front of me. And I'm going to show you that the camera still works. There's the picture of the flowers I just took. And the weather doesn't want to load for some reason. The YouTube won't work. The clock, it's still set on California time, 6:29. It's 9:29 here in Pittsburgh, but it's still working. The notepad will work, contacts, the calculator and all that stuff will still work. Now, I'm not going to run down to the dollar store and buy a SIM card for $10 for this thing. But believe me, you can make a phone call. If I ran and got a GSM SIM card from Dollar General, one of those track phone SIM cards, threw it in here, it would make a phone call. Trust me. Let's check the stocks for Marcus. Okay? Let's check the stocks for Marcus. Okay, the Dow is at 26.3. Oh, and it crashed. Well, hopefully the market won't crash. Let's check it again. Okay, it's up 181.97 for today. So it looks good for Marcus for today. Okay. But now, I didn't even notice this until I got this thing back out of the mothballs. The camera won't shoot video. I never noticed that when I had this. I never, video just wasn't a big deal back then, taking pictures and stuff, I guess, was the big deal in 2007. Okay, so, wow. I never noticed that this thing did not take video. Because me and Ron Brown were talking on a Zeno Nation episode one night, how I was going to compare an iPhone 1 camera to a cameras of today's like $150 quadcopters, because we were talking about, iPhone 1 could probably shoot a better video than that, but iPhone 1 can't shoot any video. But I have the next best thing, which is the next model of iPhone, which is the iPhone 3. 3G here, this one. This is the 3G. And this one will shoot video. So what you do is you go to the camera, and then right down here there's a little slider that slides between photos and video. So what I'm going to do with this thing is I'm going to clip this onto a quadcopter, and I'm going to shoot a video with it to see what a comparison is on, say, a video from, the iPhone 3 compared to, like, say, one of those Firefly cameras or something like that. So I'm going to make kind of a comparison video of that. So, but there's the iPhone 3. Now this is actually the 32 gigabyte model right here. You can see that 32 gigs, which was a lot for 2009. I think this is 2009 I got this. I went with this one for a while, and then I got this one. Yeah, that's how that rolled. So, yeah, iPhone 1. For all you youngsters that never seen one, this is what they look like. And man, it's slow as molasses now. I'll tell you, it's slow as hell. Yeah, the weather doesn't want to load. It just says updating, but it never updates. It just sits there and spins forever. So I don't know if it can read the server or whatever. I don't even check the email. I think I deleted the email account on it. So, but yeah, everything works as far as, you could actually just use this as a phone. You can send text. The text app is over here. It's not down here like the new one. It's over here. But yeah, it still works, man, believe it or not. And the battery is still good. Believe it or not, this battery has never been changed in this thing, and it holds a full charge for the longest time. It just simply amazed me that this thing would still charge up and still go. So yeah, quality product for 2007. All right, guys, there you go. Have a nice day.